I have no idea what that was, sorry. Hey, how we doing, folks? It's the weekend again, and yeah, we finally have another booster box of Digimon to open. Digimon. Digimon. Christ. It's gonna take me a while to get back into the swing of things properly. I'm trying my best. And my model's been bugging out a bit, so if it keeps mucking about, then I'm probably just gonna like switch it off for this part of the stream. But yeah, tonight we'll be mostly just cracking these open, and then we'll be doing an hour of Battle Spot in Pokemon, and then I want to do my draft for next month's team. So that's my plan for later on. But for now, we're cracking open these boxes of Dimensional Phase. Newest Digimon set. I've been looking forward to this one, actually, because there are a lot of cards in here that reference Digimon World. I think some of them reference another game in the Digimon World series that was never localized, so I never played it. But from what I've seen, they look pretty cool as well. I just realised I haven't actually taken the sealing off them, so you know, having to do that now. At least you know this is legit, not like, you know, if that were the case, if I was really that kind of buddy with them, you'd think I would get the illustration pack that was meant to be included in pre-orders. But no, for some reason I didn't get that. I don't know if it's just because they didn't have the stock in at the time. Like, they didn't have the packs in to give away as freebies, or if it's just because I bought these on like a finance plan through Klarna, so I'm like paying like monthly installments basically, because I don't think I can drop 140 quid in one go for a couple boxes of cards. It's just not possible. Oh god, the camera is already acting up. I hope that's not going to be the case throughout the entire stream. So yeah, I don't think this has any special box toppers in it. Again, camera. There we go. Fucking hell. Everything's playing up tonight. Yeah, no, this isn't sponsored by Chaos Cards. I just like to plug them because they are a good service, and I've been with them for a while, and, you know, yeah, I don't have a bad thing to say about them. There have been delays on some of my boxes, but I think that's more of the, like, an issue with, like, the Digimon card game as a whole. Like, you know, some sets get delayed. I heard there are a lot of delays in the States before, you know, we start getting delays on our boxes. Which, you know, can't be helped. Yeah, Chaos Cards have been excellent. And I just think the booster boxes are great value for money. Right, so we're opening 2 of these boxes. There's a slight change to the format for this one, apparently, because they don't do 2 rares in a pack anymore. It's like, you're guaranteed a rare at least, but now they've done it so, like, you get a foil version of a common or uncommon. So you only get one rare per pack. Just like, you know, half of what we used to get. And also apparently there's supposed to be some like special like alternate art rares in this as well, which take the place, I guess, of those rares that would have been in the back slot. But yeah, we'll get more into that when we actually open the packs. So let's start that now. Yeah, no box toppers, but again, we have the special campaign cards in here as well, so, you know, can't complain too much. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a proper set. Like, I think the last boxes I unopened were unopened. Unboxed, I guess. But, the last set I unboxed was an EX set, which I quite enjoyed because it focused a lot on dragons, and you know me, I like my Dargans. Alright, no more stalling. Let's get this pack opening underway. Let's see what we get. So, I'm trying to think how to, like, lay these out. I'm guessing, like, go commons, uncommons, rares, supers. secrets. I want to try and get the box out of view as much as possible. There we go. I think that works. Okay. Alright, so, of course, I want to try and read all the effects as well before I... Alright, so we got a Ninjamon here. Let's see. So its inherent effect is your turn once per turn. When you play a tamer, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. And of course, if you've been here a while, you know me by now. I need to sleeve one of everything, because these are going in a binder. So here we go. The first common is Ninjamon, number 50. God, that looked really loud on the mic. I hope that wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think this is a Digimon World reference, actually, now I think about it. There's the shop back there, and I think Ninjamon actually works in the shop. Like, I think he sells you some secret items in the same sort of area that Numamon's in. Is this Koki? I just realised. This looks like a Koki artwork. It is. Wow. We got Mamemon at the shop counter there. Does he work at the shop? I could have sworn he's probably in there somewhere. Because I remember it being Patamon, Biyomon, and Monochromon who did the register, the counter, rather. Anyway, I'm going to be gushing a lot about Digimon World during this opening. I love Digimon World so much. One of my favourite games of all time. Need to play it again, on stream. Right, so next up we have Dark Lizamon with Retaliation. Again, for you Duel Masters experts out there, that's basically Slayer. Ondulation, draw 1. Oh, so you kill something on the board and then draw 1. That's actually pretty good. Dark Lizamon, 79. Again, that's another common, so... Oh, is this number 1? Is it her hat, Mr. Krabs? I'm such a dork. I'm sorry. I don't know how you guys put up with me. Yokomon. On deletion, if you have a red tamer in play, draw 1. Yokomon, number 1. It was her hat, Mr. Krabs. She was number 1. Ooh, a Snow Goblimon. It's got no ability, so vanilla 4000 DP. Sounds pretty good to me. And that's the last of my pack of sleeves that have, you know, just barely run out, so I need to open up another one. Thankfully, I still have 3 packs of the stuff, so I should have enough for everything tonight. Alright, so here we go. Snow Goblimon. Like I say, no ability. Is this another Koki? Looks like a Koki. That's a Koki, yep. Snow Goblimon, 21. 21. Old memes. Old memes make me laugh. Alright, let's open up this packet of sleeves now. Ooh, Tekamon. I remember this guy. Tekamon, Reboot. Unsuspend this Digimon during your opponent's unsuspend phase. Tekamon, 66. Oh, I love this. Is he on Infinity Mountain? I don't remember him being in there, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't recall seeing this one. But I don't even remember seeing Tekamon at all in Digimon World. No. He was in Digimon World, wasn't he? He was... I think it was more Factorial Town, if I remember. He was like an NPC there, like, you know, just a wild encounter. Yeah, not to be confused with Giramon. He looks kind of the same, except it's got a chainsaw. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Tekamon. Oh, another thing I love about this is the option cards. Most of the option cards are attacks from Digimon World. So here we got Megalospark. Let's see. When you would use this card, if you have a yellow tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. Main phase, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 8000 DP until the end of their turn. That's actually pretty good. Security, activate this card's main effect. Megalospark, number 100. Alright, so that's another common, so that goes there. Ah, love it. I just love seeing Penguinmon in the curling stage. That brings me so much joy. I love him. And it's a Koki as well, which just makes it even nicer. Oh my god, is he drooling? Oh yeah, it's because he's stolen all the fish. He's swindled his opponents out of the fish. Yes, I remember that, because if you lost this guy once, then every time you want to play him again, you have to give him a fish. Otherwise, he won't let you play again. So, on play, by placing one blue level 3 Digimon card or one Digimon card with Aqua or Sea Animal in one of its traits from your hand, under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card, draw 1. So that's Penguinmon, 24. Run, that Frigimon's gonna fucking kill you! He'll put you on ice, literally. Here comes Grappliomon. Let's see, is this a... Oh, it's an uncommon. Okay, we're into the uncommons now. Alright, so here we go, Grappliomon. Oh yeah, this has some Digimon World 3 stuff in it as well. Or Digimon World 2003, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. For some reason, well, I know why they changed it, because we never got Digimon World 2. When is that coming, Bandai? When are we finally getting an official European release for Digimon World 2? Rant over. So, Raid is a new ability. It's kind of like being able to attack untapped creatures and Duel Masters, except you have to attack the strongest thing on the board. So, Raid. When this Digimon attacks, you may switch the target of attack to one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with the highest DP. Oh, so you actually get to change the target. I wonder when that would come into play then. And the inherited effect is, your turn once per turn, when this Digimon's attack target is switched, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Oh, wow. Huh. So, if you evolved this into something that has Raid as well, you could potentially combo this. So you could kill one of their stack. That is mental. Okay, Grappliomon, 14. Oh, just an example of another gimmick that's in this set. Well, kind of like an art choice, I guess, but some of these cards actually have the tamers in the artwork as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, again, I've never played this Digimon World game that is being referenced here, but I still like it. I still like what they've done here. God. Alright, so Mac Galgamon. When Digivolving, until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon gains Blocker and gets plus 2000 DP for every 4 cards in your opponent's hand. I don't think I need to explain the ability Blocker to anyone. In case I do, it's basically when your opponent makes an attack, you can tap this or suspend it in order to block the attack and have this Digimon take the hit rather than what was actually being targeted. Seems straightforward enough. I hope. Okay. When an effect adds cards to your opponent's hand, unsuspend this Digimon. That's Mac Galgamon, 28. Ooh. Ooh. Another Digimon World OG here. Oh god. Sorry. Trying not to hit things, but it's proving difficult. Waru Seedramon. I remember this guy. Let's see. On play, when Digivolving, you may play one purple or blue level 3 Digimon card from one of your purple or blue Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Oh yes. Yeah. That's kind of blue's thing, isn't it? I got kind of confused on it. Yeah, it's purple and blue, which I don't think I've seen yet as a color combination in this game. Interesting. All turns once per turn. When you play a Digimon by an effect to gain 1 memory. Oh wow. Neat. Waru Seedramon, 85. Again, I did consider the idea of doing like a sound filter thing for like the bingo call voice, but no. I looked into voice mod, and apparently you need to change your microphone settings. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it for one bit. For one measly bit. It's like, no, not changing about my entire setup. So, let's see. Yeah, so this is, actually, I don't know what I'm going to do with the, I don't think I'm going to bother too much with sleeving the commons, because I know I'm going to get this as a regular. So I think this is just going to go into the, like, the stockpile for, like, deck building cards. But let's have a look at it anyway. Okay, so this has Raid as well. I'm guessing all of Bearmon's line in this set is going to have Raid. Let's see. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon's attack target switch, this Digimon... Yeah, this entire line's whole gimmick is getting abilities through the Raid. Getting, like, extra buffs through the Raid ability, should I say. Right, so I'm going to set that one aside. Just in case I don't have it. Like, but... what are the odds that I'm going to miss a common or uncommon? I get, like, a playset of all of them every time I do this. I think I'm gonna really struggle to get more than 2 of a lot of the rares because of this new setup they've got going on. But you know, I should get all the commons and uncommons, so I shouldn't need to substitute this for a regular. Alright, and the rare in the pack is Digimon with her tamer, who I don't know because I, like I say, never played this game before. I noticed like a fan translation for it, so I might have to look into playing it at some point if I can figure out how, like, you know, how to emulate it properly. Okay, so Digimon. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with Vaccine and its traits, and 1 Red Tamer card among them to your hand. To your hand? Don't know why I quite said it like that. Okay, place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then its inherent effect is on deletion. If you have a Red Tamer in play, gain 1 memory. That's Digimon, number 7. Alright, so not bad for the first pack. I'm gonna end up hitting a lot of like cables and stuff. I hope that's not gonna mess anything up. Alright. God, half an hour into the stream and I've only opened 1 pack. What is going on? Need to pick up the pace. I mean, I know I'm reading off effects as I'm going, but hopefully I can speed that up as well. Alright. I'm sorry. Yeah, once I know I've got all the commons, I can pick up the pace a little. Alright, so we've got more cross-wall support. Let's see. Oh god, there's a lot going on here. Shoutmon plus Star Sword. This card / Digimon is also treated as if its name is Shoutmon and Starmons. Material save 1. When this Digimon would be deleted, oh right, okay. I think I've seen this effect before. Let me just read it, just to make sure. When this Digimon would be deleted, you may place 2 cards in this Digimon's Digicross requirements from this Digimon's Digivolution cards under one of your tamers. Ah, yeah. Okay, so on play... Oh, god. Throat is really dry tonight. Remember to stay hydrated, folks. Oh, okay. On play. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. Then, if Digicrossing with 2 cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP or less. So you can kind of use that as a combo sort of thing, right? Yeah. And then Digicross -1, Shoutmon and Starmons. When you would play this card, you may place specified cards from your hand / battle area under it. Sorry, I'm reading this off the OBS screen because like the card is way too small for me to read. And yeah, this isn't helping much either. Okay, each placed card reduces the play cost. Oh, okay, so I see. Right. I don't quite get the Digicross stuff. It's not really an archetype I've looked into all that much. Here we go. Here's Shoutmon plus Star Sword, number 9. Oh god, there's some stutter on the... Ugh. Alright. Oh god. Maybe I should just have the sleeve pack open like that. Here we go. High Mega Blaster. Is that Hercules? I think that's just regular Hercules Cobblecharimon. I think there's an X-Antibody version in this set. Let's see. Main, choose one of your Digimon with Insect in one of its traits. Suspend two of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the DP of the chosen Digimon. Then one of your opponent's suspended Digimon can't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. And security effect is suspend two of your opponent's Digimon. Just straight up suspend two of them. Which could be useful if, like, you know, if you're close to getting killed and your opponent still has things in play that can attack. Kind of like a Holy Ore, but no, it wouldn't hit everything. It would just suspend two. I need to stop making these Duel Masters comparisons. Who's the artist for this anyway? They have a very vibrant, like, color scheme for their artwork. Kazumasa Yasukuni. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But yeah, that's Mega High Blaster, 102. Ooh. Another Digimon World inspired card here. And it looks like more Koki artwork. Let's see. Sintarumon. So when digivolving, you may place one of your other yellow Digimon on top of your security stack face down. Ooh. That might actually be good. If you got a Digimon with a security effect, that might be good. Look at the poor Dromojimon in the back. Has he got a toothache? Bad news. We're gonna have to take it out. I'll get the pliers. What the fuck am I on? Sintarumon, 39. Oh, I'm losing it. Losing it already. So here we go. Tsunamon. Oh god. More stutter. Tsunamon number 6. Your turn once per turn. When an effect trashes a card in your hand, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for the turn. Tsunamon number 6. So much Koki artwork. Not complaining though. I love Koki. They have a great art style. Alright. Ooh. Back-to-back cards with tamers in them. That's pretty cool. Alright, so Garudamon is a blocker. On deletion, you may play one red tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying the cost. That's Garudamon, number 13. And next up we have Galgamon. Don't know why I blanked on his name there. Alright, when attacking once per turn, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in the hand, gain 1 memory. And then the inherited, when attacking once per turn, if you have a tamer in play, return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. So that's Galgamon, 25. I would really love to play this game. Like, what's it called? Digimon World Decode? Was that it? I know it had like a... It had a port on the 3DS that was called Redigitize. Yeah, I've never played it before. It's like... kind of like the original Digimon World? I don't know. Yeah. I guess it's kind of like somewhere between Digimon World and Next Order. Right, here we go. Kotemon. It's a blocker as well. On your turn, this Digimon can't attack players. Oh, okay, so it's one of those kind of blockers where you... Yeah. Where it's like restricted on what it can attack. Ooh, Digimon World free stuff. We got Monmon and Bearmon back there. Kotemon, 37. Again, very sorry to anyone watching. I do start this off very slow because I'm like trying to get a feel of what these cards are all about and, like, you know, sleeve stuff, my own personal collection. It's gonna take a while. Okay, here's Tokomon. The inherited ability, on your turn, once per turn, when you play a Digimon with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel on its traits, draw 1. That's Tokomon, number 3. Oh, I forget. Is Togemon the one that gives you free items at the very start of Digimon World? I'm pretty sure he is. It's like if you talk to him when you start out the game, he gives you a whole bunch of useful items. Pretty sure that was Togemon. I think, yeah, it must have been. I was going to say Koromon, but he watches over the what's it, the green gym. Oh, God. Right, next up, Dracmon. Can Digivolve from Baby Domon for no cost. On your turn, once per turn, when you play another Digimon with Dramon in its name or Blue Flare in its traits, draw one. Oh, so this is a Blue Flare thing? Huh. Interesting. On your turn, once per turn, when you play another Digimon with Dramon in its name or Blue Flare in its traits, gain one memory. So that's Dracomon. 22. And that's an uncommon. Was Togemon an uncommon as well? It was. Okay, so yeah. In there you go. God. And here we go. Ogumon X Antibody, the virus version. So evolve 0 from Ogumon. On play when Digivolving, reveal top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Greymon or X Antibody in its name, and 1 Black Tamer card among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. So you get the entire Virus Ogumon X Antibody line in this set, which is pretty cool. I do love my Ogumons, and I do love Black Wall Greymon. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to build a deck with any other stuff because, well, Black Wall Greymon is going to be a super rare, I imagine, and that's going to be really hard to get a bunch of copies of. So let's see. All turns. When this Digimon with Greymon or Ogumon in its name would be deleted or returned to your hand or deck by an effect, by placing 1 X Antibody card from this Digimon's Digivolution cards at the bottom of its owner's deck, prevent this Digimon from leaving play. Bloody hell. Alright then. So that's Ogumon X, 62. Yeah, they're all sleeved, okay. Oh, more Digimon World free stuff here. Let's see. So you are another uncommon. Oh. I was just talking about the Greymon X Antibody line. All right. First of all, here we go. Snatchmon. If my camera could stop stuttering for a moment, thank you. All right. When Digivolving, you may place up to 2 Vemmon from your trash under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution cards. Then, if there are 4 or more Vemmon in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, return 1 Fusion Eyes from your trash to your hand. All turns, once per turn. When Vemmon is placed from this Digimon's Digivolution cards at the bottom of its owner's deck, unsuspend this Digimon, and it gains a blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. Snatchmon was a beauty of a card. It's kind of like Digimon Mewtwo in a way. That's what it looked like in the game. I just realised I sleeved this up, saying I wasn't going to bother sleeving up the foil versions of the commons and uncommons. Yeah, this is a really nice looking card. Digimon Mewtwo. It kind of is in a way, because if I remember from the game, the Vemmons were like genetically engineered, like, well, as genetically engineered as Digimon monsters can get. They were like created by the humans, basically, and then they betrayed the humans and like turned into a war machine, basically. Digimon is weird. How you doing, Tom? Great to see you. Alright, here we go. Let's pop Metal Greymon X in this sleeve. God, the artwork on this. Who's the artist here? Can we see? I can hardly see that. Asmaria? That's what I'm seeing anyway. So, Metal Greymon X, the virus version. Doing well, enjoying the artwork. Yeah, I know, I love the artwork in Digimon cards. It's amazing. One of my favourite things about it. Okay, so Digivolve 1 from Metal Greymon rather than a cost of 4. Blimey, that's... Oh, wait, yeah, but... X antibody, doi! Okay, right. When Digivolving, until the end of your opponent's turn, this Digimon can't have its DP reduced by your opponent's effects, and isn't affected by de-Digivolve effects. Then, if Metal Greymon or X antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less. Ooh, if I get another one of these, I'm tempted to run it in the Agumon deck I've been building recently. Opponent's turn once per turn. When a Digimon becomes unsuspended, if this Digimon has Greymon or Omnimon in its name, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. And I've just seen the card number. We all know what's coming now. Metal Greymon X.
69 me done! 69 me save me!
I have to. God. Alright. Third pack now. Hopefully we get through most of the commons soon so we can speed through this. So Madoki Betamon has no effect, so don't need to spend a lot of time reading it. Oh god, I think I see something really, really nice in the back. I always ruin it for myself. Okay, so Madoki Betamon, 48. Again, bingo cards at the ready. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Dokunimon, 75. Ooh, here we are. Another world-free monster. Little Monmon. What do you do? All turns. This Digimon can't be returned to hands or decks by your opponent's effects. Huh. I've never seen a card with that kind of effect before. Should be interesting. Wonder what he's looking at. Oh, it... Ah, yeah. It's one of the eggs. One of the, like, the lab areas in the game. So that's Monmon, number 60. Maelstrom. Maelstrom. Okay. Main. You may play one blue Digimon card from one of your blue Digimon's Digivolution cards without paying the cost. Then, if you have a Digimon with Seedramon in its name in play, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck. If only I pulled a Penguinmon card right about now. This music would be perfect. Security, activate this card's main effect. That's Maelstrom, 98. The Digimon World references in these cards. Love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Vegemon. So, start the turn, gain 1 memory. Vegemon, 49. Wait, hang on. Was that common or uncommon? Trying to sort these into, like... So this is the commons pile, that's the uncommons pile, that's the rares. If that makes a difference. Well, it's going to help me with sorting them out anyway. So I don't have a load of piles just about anyway. And then obviously like super rares and secrets, if I get any, will be here. So let's see, Crimson Flare. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 DP or less. Then, if you have a Red Tamer in play, activate one of the on-deletion effects of one of your red Digimon with Vaccine in its traits. And then security effect is activate this card's main effect. Of course. I don't even know why. I had to read. Some of these cards do have different security effects. But yeah, this one's just the standard. Just play it, basically. Shield trigger. Again, Duel Masters terminology. Crimson Flare, 97. Oh, again, I'm spoiling myself with that. The card at the bottom of the stack. Alright, Geramon, or Geramon, I don't know how you pronounce this name, but The name of this card / Digimon is also treated as Numemon. Okay. Interesting. So, on play, by trashing one card with Numemon, Sukemon, Nanimon, or Etamon in its name in your hand, draw 2. Oh, so we got a full-on trash archetype going on here. Oh, that's gonna be fun. How many trash decks are we gonna have? Trash! Garbage! So, let's see. Giramon, 63. Oh, I just said about Etamons. We've just pulled it up. Well, I have one of my secret cards now, so I don't need to worry about having to look for that on eBay afterwards. Okay, Metal Etamon. On play, when Digivolving, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. You may play any number of Digimon cards with Chumon, Sukemon, or Etamon in their names, whose total play costs add up to 7 or less among them, without paying the costs. Trash the rest. So again, this goes into the... It doesn't quite benefit Giramon all that much, but it's the same sort of idea. Just for Sukemon and Etamon. So, Metal Etamon, 44. That's an uncommon, so that goes in this pile. Really wish I didn't have such a shitty setup for this. But yeah, we just pulled her. We're about to see that in a little while. Again, I do like the artworks. They have the tamers in them as well. That's pretty cool. I hope they continue to do that with cards that reference the video games. Maybe some that reference the animated series as well. I mean, we did get a big old set based on tamers not long ago. Alright, so Vidramon. Your turn once per turn. When you play a blue tamer, draw 1. And then Inherited. On your turn once per turn. When you play a blue tamer, gain 1 memory. Vidramon, 27. Okay, yeah, as long as the cards are showing up fine. I suppose that's really all that matters, but you're like, I guess my real complaint is that I only have 1 pair of hands and like very little space. Alright, here we go. Fusion Eyes. When you would use this card, if you have a Snatchmon in play, reduce the cost by 1. And then on the main phase, by placing a 1 Venmon or Destramon from your trash under one of your Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card, you may Digivolve one of your Digimon into a Destramon or Galacticmon from your trash for its Digivolution cost. And then Security, you may reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Play 1 Venmon among them without paying the cost. Trash the rest. I think Venmon is another one of those cards you can have like multiple copies of, like more than 4. I think there was another card that had that sort of effect. Aosmon, I think, or one of its forms at least. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. Fusion Eyes, 105. Another one that sounds like a legit bingo call. That's great. Alright. Okay, so we got our first time seeing a rare in the penultimate slot, which means, well, we already kind of spoiled it, but yeah. Secret rare. Angiwomon. When Digivolving, you may search your security stack for 1 card with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in its traits. Reveal it and add it to your hand. If you added a card, recovery +1. Then shuffle your security stack. So recovery +1 is like, you take a card from the deck and add it to security, which is like your life, basically. Your turn once per turn. When you play Lady Devimon or Mirei Mikagura, gain 1 memory. And then inherited effect is, while you have a purple Digimon in play, all of your Digimon with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in their traits gain blocker. This is during your opponent's turn. So this is the answer to the universe and everything. Number 42. Angiwomon, 42. And yes, so happy I got this one, because I imagine this card is going to go for a lot if I'm trying to complete the set. Rina Shinomiya. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. On play, until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your Digimon with Vmon or Vidramon in its name gains Blocker and Evade. All turns, when one of your Digimon with Vidramon in its name becomes suspended, by suspending this tamer, activate one of that Digimon's when Digivolving effects. Your turn, once per turn, when one of your blue Digimon becomes unsuspended, gain 1 memory. And then security is just play this card without paying its cost. So yeah, Rino Shinomiya, 112. And one of the secrets I've been wanting to hit. So at least that's out of the way. I need to find Galacticmon now. If I can get that, then I'll be happy. Right. Wonder when we're going to start seeing some duplicates. Not yet from the looks of things. We have a Mad Leomon armed mode. God, looks like there's a lot going on here. It's another one of the Digicross cards. So let's see. Mad Leomon armed mode. Opponent's turn once per turn. When an effect adds cards to your opponent's hand by trashing one of this Digimon's Digivolution cards, draw 2. Non-deletion, save. They place this card under one of you. Yeah, I'm still not familiar with that effect yet, so I had to read that one out. Then Digicross, -2, Mad Leomon, and one Digimon with Bagra Army in traits. When you would play this card, you may place specified cards from your hand battle area. Hand/battle area. God, I can never see the slash. It's there though. I just can't see it. You may place specified cards from your hand/battle area under it. Each placed card reduces the play cost. And in the inherited opponent's turn, when an effect trashes this card from Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. So that's Mad Leomon armed mode, 81. How many of the commons do I have now? I'm trying to remember how many are actually in the set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I believe I'm halfway through the commons. Trying to think like how much is in the set now. Let me just have a look at... Let's see, there's 44 commons, 30 uncommons, 26 rares. Oh god, there's 10 campaign cards, I didn't realise that. I don't think I'm going to hit all of those, but again, never been too fussed with the promos. Any copies of promos I get, I appreciate, but I'm not going mad about trying to get all the promos. Okay, so Wanyamon. When attacking once per turn, if you have a blue tamer in play, draw 1. So that's Wanyamon, number 2. Just shy of the number 1 spot. Ooh. The secret hidden boss of Digimon World. That might be a spoiler for some people who haven't played the game. It's been, what, well over 20 years now. Play the game! Alright, Digitamamon, 53. It's perfect, apparently. Is this what perfection looks like? Would you like to witness perfection? Have you ever seen anything so pure, so unattainable? I just realised you're not going to be able to see the SRs if I put them here. So this actually kind of works out pretty well. Trying to think what to do with the campaigns, but I guess they could just go up here when I get them. Alright, so what is this? Holy Sunshine. When you would use this card, if you have a yellow tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. And on main phase, until the end of your opponent's turn, 3 of your opponent's Digimon get minus 5000 DP and gain security attack minus 1. And then security is activate this card's main effect. I'm guessing you need to pay a cost in order to do that though. But yeah, God. Please stop doing this. Camera. Phone. Alright, there we go. Holy Sunshine, 101. No, that's not. That's the wrong pile. Is Fusion Eyes in the right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Oh, yep. I was just asking about Venmon when I was unpacking the other pack a little while ago. You can include up to 50 copies of cards with this card. Fucking hell, how many times do you want me to say card in this sentence? You can include up to 5 copies of cards with this card's card number in your deck. And in the main phase, by suspending this Digimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add up to 1 Snatchmon, Destromon, Galacticmon, or Fusionize among them to your hand, and place 1 Venmon among them under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then inherited, on your turn once per turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve into Destromon or Galacticmon, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1. Oh my god. This deck is going to be busted, I can already tell. I mean, people who are going to run this deck, I don't think I'm going to... Oh god. Sorry. Alright, so that's Venmon. 161. No, 61. Why did I... Fucking hell. Another Digimon World attack. Buster Dive. Such a good attack in the game. Let's see what the effect says. When you would use this card, if you have a green tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. Then main, if one of your Digimon gets plus 5000 DP and gains Rush for the turn, then one of your Digimon may attack your opponent's Digimon. Okay, and then add this card to its owner's hand as a security effect. Buster Dive. Last time I added 100. This time I'm completely ignoring the 100. Jesus Christ. And my throat is dry again, so I need to drink. Buster Dive, 104. Alright, Blue Meramon. Was Blue Meramon ever in the original Digimon World? It looks like it's in Infinity Mountain here. Retaliation. When Digivolving, draw 2. Then trash 2 cards from your hand. Let's see, all turns, once per turn. When you play a Digimon by an effect, gain 1 memory. Blue Meramon, 84. Oh, we got our first duplicate. Waru Seedramon. Oh. 2 duplicate uncommons. Waru Seedramon and Tokomon. So now, yeah, I guess I could just put the duplicates there. Duplicates can go here, because you're not going to be able to see them over my avatar. Oh, we got a new uncommon. How weird that we hit a duplicate uncommon before I hit any duplicate commons. How bizarre. Alright, so Metal Tyrannomon. When Digivolving on play, for each green or black tamer you have in play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your opponent's suspended Digimon can't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. And then the inherited, all turns once per turn. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Sweet. So that's Metal Tyrannomon, 55. I do like Metal Tyrannomon. Then again, I'm sure it's no secret by now that I do love my robots and my dinos. It's part of why I really love Digimon. It's like I was one of those kids who thought like Digimon was a shameless knockoff of Pokemon, but I actually, you know, after I gave it a shot, I was like, I actually kind of like this. This is great. Of course, I still love both. I mean, I have an Ogumon plush and a Charmander plush here on my desk. They are my emotional support friends. Okay, Rust Tyrannomon. When one of your Digimon would Digivolve into this card, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1 for each green or black tamer you have in play. So this kind of goes with the Metal Tyrannomon I pulled just a little while ago. In fact, I was just on top of this one. Fucking hell. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle, suspend this Digimon. There we go, that's Rust Tyrannomon, 59. Oh, I believe this is our first SR. I didn't even check the rarities. But yeah, that was a rare. So this is a super rare. Alright, Digimon. When, oh god. Wall of text incoming. When digivolving, Chester.
Speak slowly and precisely! I can't understand you!
Thank you. Okay. So, when digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one tamer card among them without paying the cost. Place the rest at the top or bottom of the deck. No. I need to take a drink. My throat is drying up. My throat is drying up so much tonight. I don't know why. One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Okay. Deep breath. Let me see if I can get through the sentence again. When digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one tamer card among them without paying the cost. Place the rest at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. When attacking, once per turn, for each green or black tamer you have in play, reveal one card from the top of your deck. You may play any number of green or black Digimon cards, whose total play cost adds up to 10 or less among them, without paying the cost. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Oh wow, so this also goes with the, well, I should have seen this really. So yeah, it goes with the green and black sort of combo that's going on. Is this another Koki? I swear that's another Koki artwork. That is indeed a Koki artwork Digimon. Very nice. Alright. Slowly but surely we're getting through this. Oh my god. Are we really an hour in now? And how many packs have I opened? Jesus. Jesus fucking Cristo. Alright. Right, we're still hitting some new cards in the commons, which is surprising. Alright, so Etamon. Digivolve for free from a level 4 with Sukamon in its name. When digivolving on play, by trashing one card with Sukamon in its name in your hand or in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, until the end of your opponent's turn. Phone. Don't do this. Come on. You could do it. Huh. What's happened here then? Well, the stream hasn't cut off, so it's not an issue with the Wi-Fi, I don't think. Alright. What was that about? Okay. Okay, so I think I was partway through explaining this top bit. When digivolving on play by trashing one card with Sukamon in its name in your hand or in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP and gains security attack -1. All turns, when this Digimon would be deleted by deleting one other Digimon with Sukamon in its name, prevent that deletion. So that's Etamon, 41. Digimon's own King of Rock. Ho ho ho. Alright, and here we have Greymon X Antibody. This is a weird one, because I don't think this version of Greymon existed until this card game. They even made like an encyclopedia entry for it in the official Digimon Encyclopedia. Like around the time this set was announced in Japan, this guy got like officially announced, which is crazy. So I don't believe Greymon, this version of Greymon, has had an X-Antibody form until now. Alright, so Digivolve 0 from regular Greymon. When this Digimon would Digivolve into a card with Greymon on its name, reduce the cost by 1 for each of that card's colours. So, yeah, these are mostly going to be like black and red, so you could potentially evolve into something stronger for 2 less than you normally would, if you're running this kind of combination. Alright, so let's see. Inherited, all turns when this Digimon with Greymon or Omnimon in its name would be deleted or returned to your hand or deck by an effect by placing one X antibody from this Digimon's Digivolution cards at the bottom of this owner's deck. Prevent this Digimon from leaving play. Greymon X, 64. 64! 64! Oh my god! That's a C. Okay, so that's common. Ay, ay, ay. Right, Evil Squall. When you would use this card, if you have a purple tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. Then on main, delete 3 of your opponent's unsuspended level 5 or lower Digimon. On security, activate this card's main effect. So again, does that mean without paying the cost? I don't know what it's meant to mean. Yeah, Evil Squall, 110. God. My phone really doesn't want to behave tonight, apparently. That's common. I was about to put that in the uncommons pile, which would be stupid of me. So I'm doing this to make things a little simpler for myself, I guess. Magma Bomb, another move from Digimon World. Love these. When you would use this card, if you have a red tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. And then on main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. Security, activate this card's main effect. Magma Bomb, 96. Another Ogumon. This time it's clear Ogumon, which is like toy Ogumon, but clear. And still colourful. Trying to think what this one's called. I think that's just called Toy Ogumon as well, but for some reason this one gets its own name. I could be wrong, it could be called something else, but I honestly don't remember. Alright, so clear Ogumon, 35. Oh, this card. And of course it would be Garurumon to represent it. Ice Statue. God. Sorry, I am still getting over a cold. I'm more or less over it now, but I'm still kind of feeling the effects. I.e. the scratchy throat. Well, alright. When you would use this card, if you have a blue tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. On main, trash the top 3 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to its owner's hand. Wow. You can basically just trash a bunch of evolutions and get rid of a Digimon that's being a real nuisance on the field. Very, very deadly effect. Security, activate this card's main effect. So, Ice Statue, 99. That's another common. Alright. Alright, here we go. Cutemon, Digivolve 0 from level 2 with Crossheart and its traits. On play, place one Digimon card with Crossheart and its traits from your trash under one of your tamers. If you have a Digimon with Darulamon in its name or with Darulamon in its Digivolution cards, place up to 2 Digimon cards with Crossheart in their traits from your trash under one of your tamers instead. Cutemon, 34. Right. And then here we've got the regular version of Snatchmon, which I am going to sleeve up because this is going in the binder. So that's Snatchmon, 65. Here we have Devimon. Oh, wow. Okay, so this kind of goes with the yellow cards as well. So it's part of the whole Mastamon archetype, I'm guessing. On your turn, while you have a yellow Digimon or Tamer in play, this Digimon gains Rush and Retaliation. Devimon, 80. Ugh. Ugh. Save me. Save me, Sneak. There's a proper scratchiness going on in my throat right now. I cannot shake it for the life of me. Nope. Again, I keep ruining the surprises for myself. Alright, Tumon. On your turn, when this Digimon would Digivolve into a card with Sukamon in its name, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1, and then on deletion... Christ on a bike! On deletion, if this Digimon has Sukamon or Etamon in its name, you may play one Tumon from your trash, suspended, without paying the cost. So that's Tumon, 36. God, I can't. Ugh. Oh, save me. Oh my god. If I can get through the stream. Okay. A Doraemon. Again, I feel like I'd be much more excited if I didn't have to slow down like this. Here we go, Destramon. So Digivolve 6 from a Venmon. Oh, so you can just... Wait, so you can Digivolve straight into this from a Venmon. That's crazy. Okay, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Place one Venmon among them under this Digimon as it's... Oh, wait. So the cost is slightly higher. But that is an option if you can afford the cost for it. So that's interesting. Okay. Place one Venmon among them under this Digimon. No. Let's read the whole thing. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Place one Venmon among them under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Trash the rest. Then, if there are 5 or more Venmon in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete one of your opponent's Tamers. And then, opponent's turn once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon attacks by placing 2 Venmon from one of your Galacticmon's Digivolution cards at the bottom of their owner's deck, switch this target of attack to this Digimon. So that's Destramon, number 70. So what is this? Doraemon. Oh, is this one of the campaign cards actually? Yeah, because it's not from this set. It's from DP set. What's it? DT7. So yeah, oh, that's neat. Ooh, let's have a good look at this. Oh my god, it's like almost like scales. I don't want to say leather, but you know, it does sort of have that leathery, scaly sort of look about it. That is really cool. Yeah, so this is one of the campaign cards, one of the special cards that are, you know, you get alternate arts of in this set. How do I display this properly? Maybe I'll have to do a thing afterwards, but let's see. Move my mouse out of the way. Yeah, this one is gorgeous. I imagine there's going to be a lot of cards coming up that are going to look almost like this. Oh god, sorry again about the scratchings in my throat, but oh my god. That looks really good. Yeah, I'm not going to have it in front of the Chaos Cards plug. Again, not really much of a plug, because I put them there because, again, they're a great service, and I want to show my appreciation for them. So it's not like I'm being handed things behind the scenes. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So there's still quite a few. No worries about scratchy throat. It's not. Oh right. Okay. Thank you very much. It's just sometimes it sounds like I'm skipping most of my words. Like there's a stutter at the end of them because I can't get the words out properly. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just really self-conscious of stuff like that. Like, even if nobody else has a problem with it, it's like I have a problem with it. I'm the streamer. What I say goes. But no. As long as it's not a problem. Bearmon. So only has an inherited effect. On your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon's target effect is Speak slowly and precisely. I've already done the Chester soundbite. I don't want to have to do it again. Your turn once per turn. When this Digimon's attack target switched, this Digimon gets plus 3000 DP for the turn. Bearmon, number 8. Oh, this is a nice one. Palmon. Start your turn, draw one. Oh wow, so you get to draw an extra card at the start of your turn. That's great. Mind you, that does sound like a very green effect. Again, sorry to go back to the Duel Masters comparisons, but it really does feel like that. Where it was like, you know, like Duel Masters cards in like Nature Civilization would be all about like growing your hand. Yeah, Palmon, 47. What is this one? Cootie's Kick. I remember it being called Horizontal Kick. Huh. Interesting. Okay. When you would use this card, if you have a Black Tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. Ooh. Okay. On main phase until the end. Until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your Digimon with Numemon, Sukemon, Nanimon, or Etamon in its name can't be blocked and gains on deletion gain free memory. Oh wow. So I remember Horizontal Kick being a really shit move in Digimon World, but this actually makes it seem good. Alright, security, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. You may play one black Digimon card with a play cost of 3 or less among them. Without paying the cost, trash the rest. Cootie's Kick, 106. Again, another one that sounds like a legit bingo call. I love it. Alright. Oh wait, hang on. Did I put that in the wrong pile? I put it in the wrong pile, didn't I? It's a common. Yep, it's a common. Muso Nightmon. Oh wow, look at that. God, the colours are so bright and vibrant. Kazumasa Yasukuni. I looked at the name earlier, but you know. it just doesn't register sometimes. This card / Digimon was also treated as Nightmon and Tuwarmon. On play, when Digivolving, you may place one Digimon card with Nightmon in its name or Bagra Army in its traits from your hand or trash under this Digimon card as its top Digivolution card. Then, if Tuwarmon is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, D-Digivolve 3, sorry, I saw the D-Digivolve 1 thing there. D-Digivolve for 1, 3 of your opponent's Digimon. On deletion, you may return up to 2 black and or purple Digimon cards from your trash to your hand. Then the Cross Wars effect, Dark Nightmon and Tuwarmon. Yeah. Cross Wars effect, which I had absolutely nothing about. Muso Nightmon, 71. Dokunamon we've already got. Yokomon we've already got. Digitamamon. Panjamon is new. Again, why do they call it Ice Devimon in Digimon Survive? That really confuses the hell out of me. Oh, what is this based off of? Ah. This card / Digimon is also treated as having a Leomon in its name. When Digivolving, you may play one green or blue Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying the cost. Your turn once per turn. When you play another Digimon by an effect, one of your Digimon gains Rush for the turn. So that's Panjamon, 54. Oh, it's an uncommon, so that goes in there. Ooh. What are you? Ignitemon? Huh. Never seen this guy before. Digivolve 0 from a level 2 with Cross Heart in its traits. When attacking, by deleting one of your other Digimon, delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a level less than or equal to the deleted Digimon's level. Then inherited, all turns once per turn, when you play a Digimon by an effect, gain 1 memory. So that's Ignitemon, 76. Oh, here we go. Here we go, we got a Gigadramon. Let's have a look at this guy. Oh god. Phone. Okay, phone is cooperating. Okay, so it's got jamming as a main ability and reboot as an inherited. That's Gigadramon, 67. And now, oh, okay, so Metal Greymon Cyber Launcher. This is a reverse holo, I guess, of an uncommon. Let's have a look at this. Again, not going to sleeve it, not going to put it in the binder. Let's see. The name of this card / Digimon is also treated as Metal Greymon and Cyberdramon. Oh, okay, so it's like a combination of Metal Greymon and Cyberdramon. Right, well, yeah, it says down here, the Digicross effect. On play, when digivolving, you may place 1 Digimon card with blue flare in its traits from your hand, or from under your tamers, under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card, then return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck. If Cyberdramon is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck. And then, again, the Digicross effect. So, Metal Greymon and Cyber Launcher, number 30. Maybe my favourite card. I know, I love the combination of blue and purple here, it's great. That's number 30. Again, I'm going to wait until I get the regular version of this. This one is probably just going to go into the deck building stockpile. Oh wow, so we got... we got the Metal Greymon. Here's Zeeg Greymon, which I'm guessing it turns into. Yeah, we got Digivolve 2 from Metal Greymon. When digivolving, unsuspend this Digimon. Then, if a card with blue flare or cross heart in its traits is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, and your opponent has 2 or more Digimon in play, gain 2 memory. And on deletion, save. Then place 1 Greymon and 1 blue male Birdramon from your trash under one of your tamers with general in its traits. Then inherited, once per turn, while this Digimon has blue flare in its traits, it gains blocker. So that's Z Greymon, 31. And that's a rare, so that goes there. Alright, starting to get more duplicates now. Let's see how this pack goes now. Must be getting fairly close to getting all the commons. I wonder if we can get like... They say you can have like 50 copies of this in a deck. I wonder if we can get... I don't think we're going to get 50. Might get very close to it. Let's see. Kotamon, Galgamon, Dark Lizardmon, Buster Dive, Grizzlymon, I don't think I've got yet. Wait, I think I got this as a reverse holo, didn't I? Yeah, so that's not been put in the binder pile yet. So there we go, that's the regular version of Grizzlymon. Number 10. Let's see a comparison, actually. Now we got the... Ooh. Yeah, the colours tend to pop a bit more on the reverse holo version. Yeah, this seems a lot more blue than that. Yeah, I'm gonna go mad if I try to get all the commons, uncommons as reverse holos. So no, I'm gonna stick to the non-holo ones for the binder. All right, Vegemon already got. Ooh, Poison Powder. Again, I think Pokemon's gonna sue someone. So I'm pretty sure that's a Pokemon attack as well. Yeah. Hydrate. Okay. When you would use this card, if you have a green tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. Then main, until the end of your opponent's turn, all their Digimon gain all turns when this Digimon becomes suspended, lose one. Oh wow. Activate this card's main effect as a security effect. Poison Powder, 103. Mark Galgamon, I believe we've already got. Grapleomon, got as well. Here we go. Here's some new stuff, I believe. See another super rare behind this. So, Tuomon. I think this was the Nightmon cross thing. So let's see. Digivolve one from Damemon. Decoy Bugra Army. When one of your other Digimon with Bugra Army in its traits would be deleted by an opponent's effect, you may delete this Digimon to prevent that deletion. Oh, okay, so that's what... Why did I read that as Decay? It's Decoy. Unless I did read it as Decoy and I'm just going mad. I don't know. All turns. All of your Yu Amano cannot be deleted. On deletion, you may play one Damemon from your trash, suspended without paying the cost. On opponent's turn, when an effect trashes this card from Digivolution cards, gain 1 memory. So that's Tuomon, 82. And then the super rare for this pack is Bagramon. On play, when Digivolving, if your opponent has one or fewer Digimon in play, look at your opponent's hand and trash one card in it. If your opponent has 2 or more Digimon in play, place one of your opponent's Digimon under one of your opponent's other Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. My phone camera kind of started there for a moment. I'm sorry. All turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon Digivolves, or an effect places Digivolution cards under an opponent's Digimon, by trashing one card in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Damn. That's a punishment and a half. So, that's Bagramon, 88. You did not want to mess with Bagramon, I guess. Alright. Hour and a half into this, and we're not even past the first half of the first box. Alright, so let's see. We've gotten most of these by now, I believe. If not all of them. Angemon. Angemon is new. So I think we've got all the commons now. I could be wrong. I'm still going to check through everything first before I do anything rash. Okay, so we got Angemon. On deletion, if you have a purple Digimon or Tamer in play, you may play one Devimon from your trash without paying the cost. So that's Angemon, 38. Oh, we finally got an Ogumon. Here we go. Ogumon with Tiger, I believe. Again, need to play the game this is based on. On play, reveal the top... Let me try that again. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck, add one Tamer among them to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. Your turn. While you have a Tamer in play, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. That's Ogumon, 46. Ooh. More cross-wall stuff. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, Shoutmon X3. Uwu X3. Fucking hell. Material save. When this Digimon will be deleted, you may place 2 cards. Yeah, okay. Start your turn. By deleting this Digimon, gain 1 memory. Why would you delete... Well, okay. On play, reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Add 2 cards with Crossheart and or Blue Flare in their traits among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. And then the Digi-Cross effect, Shoutmon, Ballistamon, and Darulamon needed. So that's Shoutmon X3, number 12. Right, so this one's odd. We have a Warusidramon, which is a uncommon foil. And then underneath that, I'm guessing... Is this a... No! No, it's not a... It's not a campaign card, it's an alternate art from this set. Mervamon. So let's see. When you would play this card, you can also place cards from your trash in Digivolution cards for a Digicross. On play, when Digivolving, you may play one purple level 4 or lower Digimon card, or one level 4 or lower Digimon card with Cross Heart and its traits from your trash without paying the cost. If Digicrossing, add 1 to the number of cards you play with this effect. All turns, all of your Digimon with Cross Heart and their traits, or with Retaliation, gain Rush and Blocker. And then Digicross free, 1 Digimon card with Cross Heart and its traits, and then, yeah. Huh. So, how did that happen then? Because I'm pretty sure, like, if you got, like, a hollow version of an uncommon, you're meant to get a rare in the back. And nothing more than that. So I wonder where this came from. Interesting. So I think I've hit my 2 secret/alternates in this box. I think there's still the campaign stuff to go, but yeah. I guess this is going in the alt art binder unless I find the regular one. So that's Mervamon, 86. I'm just going to pop that up there with the other alt arts. Right. Not even close to to finishing this first half of the box. God. Hopefully things start to speed up a bit now, because we've gotten most of the commons and uncommons. Hyogamon. I don't believe I've got Hyogamon yet. Let me just check, and let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So there's still a few missing here, and I believe Hyogamon is one of them. There are 44 commons. So let's see. Hyogamon, nice and vanilla, so I don't have to read a bunch of effects. Hyogamon, 26. Megalospark, already got. Magma Bomb, Monmon, Ninjamon, Madliamon, Etamon. Oh, here we go. Here's something new. Koramon. He has a mouth, and all he can do is scream. What if he's being experimented on? I feel like this is meant to be like... This is meant to be related to the X-Antibody Ogumons in this set. I mean, it's a black card, so yeah. Opponent's turn once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon is deleted, if this Digimon has Greymon in its name, draw 1. So there we go. Koramon, number 5. Oh. We got some trash. Some garbage. So Sukamon. On deletion, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Chumon, Sukamon, or Etamon in its name among them to your hand, trash the rest. All turns, when this Digimon would be deleted by deleting one other Digimon with Sukamon in its name, prevent that deletion. So that's Sukamon, number 40. It's a holding the fishing rod that you get given in the game at this point. Yeah, this is Trash Mountain. This is straight up Trash Mountain. Trash! Alright, here we go. So now we have a Vmon. I quite like the artwork on this. Proper bonding experience. Sharing a meal together with your Digimon. Love it. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with Vidramon in its name, and 1 blue tamer among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. Your turn, once per turn, when you play a blue tamer, gain 1 memory. So that's Vmon, 23. And here we got a nice holo version of Greymon X. Again, 64! 64! Oh my god! I do love how the actual Digimon art pops out of the background there. At least that's what it looks like on the ring light. Oh god. Oh god, really sorry about this. I thought it'd be over this by now, but no. Alright, and the rare in this pack is DG Dimension, one of the coolest moves in Digimon World. When you would use this card, if you have a Black Tamer in play, reduce the cost by 1. Main D-Digivolve 1 to 3 of your opponent's Digimon, you know, so you trash one on top of... Trash one from the top of 3 Digimon. Then delete 3 of your opponent's Digimon with play cost of 6 or less. So you could potentially delete a really strong Digimon, and then if the one left over costs 6 or less, you can straight up delete it. Oh, really struggling to get my words out tonight. But yeah. Love this attack in Digimon World, and this artwork just, yeah. Love it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Save me, Sneak! Please! Did that right into the microphone, I'm sorry. I realise I haven't got the Birdramon yet. Maybe that's one of the commons I'm missing. Tanamon? I don't believe I have a Tanamon yet. Yeah, I don't think I pulled this one yet, so yeah. Here we go. Tanamon. On your turn, once per turn, when you play a green tamer, draw 1. That's Tanamon, number 4. We'll just check just to make sure, but pretty sure I haven't gotten the Tanamon yet. Nope, that's first time getting Tanamon. Okay. Right. I believe we're getting very close to hitting all the commons now. Oh, this must be the last one. No? Hang on. How much did I have before I... Was it 41 before I had Hyogamon? So this might be the last common. I will keep checking just to make sure, but pretty sure this should be the last one. So we have Soulmon, we have Retaliation, and on all turns, all your Digimon with Retaliation get plus 2000 DP. Oh my god, so you could combo these. Like, if you got an entire playset of Soulmons, just play them on the board, and they'd all get like... They'd get like 8,000 plus... No, they'd get... Would it give the effect of them? I'm sure it would. So yeah. Just essentially have an entire board of Soulmon, and they'd all have 8,000 DP plus. So like 12,000. Which isn't great when you get into the Megas, but, you know... At least they have Retaliate to deal with that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm no expert in this game. I'm sure there are people watching this right now like, no, that's not how it works, you fucking idiot. Alright. Here we go. We have a Birdramon. So it has blocker. I'm pretty sure all of these from the BM Online have blocker. On deletion, you may play one Red Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying the cost. Oh, that was Birdramon, number 11. I just want to check to see how many uncommons we've got now. So I think there's 30 in the set, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there's still quite a few uncommons left to find. And I believe we have another one right now, Astral Snatcher. Astral Snatcher. Main phase. When you play, you may play up to 3 Digimon cards with Bagra Army in their traits from your trash under one of your Digimon as its bottom Digivolution cards, or under one of your Tamers. Then, if you have a Digimon or Tamer with Bagra Army in its traits in play, place one of your opponent's Digimon under one of your opponent's other Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Interesting. Astral Stature, 109. Ooh, another uncommon I haven't hit yet. So that's exciting. Justimon Axel Arm. Like the Kamen Rider of the Digimon universe. Even though Stingmon exists, but this is more, I don't know. This looks more like a tokusatsu hero sort of thing. I don't know. Digivolve 1 if name contains Justimon. So it's kind of like the X-Antibody stuff, but you know. So when Digivolving, by returning one level 6 Digimon card without Justimon XL in its name from this Digimon's Digivolution cards to its owner's hand, this Digimon gains Security Attack +1 and Piercing for the turn. When attacking, if you have a Tamer in play, this Digimon can Digivolve into a Digimon card with Justimon in its name other than Justimon XL Arm in your hand for a Digivolution cost of 2, ignoring its Digivolution requirements. So that's Justimon XL Arm, 73. Right, on to the rares now, and we have Solmon DX. Oh, we were just saying about getting the regular version of Mervamon. There she is. Christ. The name of this card / Digimon is also treated as Omni Shoutmon and Zeeg Greymon. Material save 2. On play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8000 DP or less. One of your opponent's Digimon can't attack until the end of their turn. End of attack, by deleting this Digimon, gain 1 memory. And Digicross -3 with Omni Shoutmon and Zeeg Greymon. So that's Shoutmon DX, number 18. And yeah, like I say, this is the regular version of Mervamon. And there's the alt art. Pull them both in the same box. What are the chances? Yeah, like I say, that's going in the alt arts binder. This one's going in the regular one with the rest of the set. Alright, so yeah. I think because I hit the Mervamon, that's it for secrets in this box. Which means I'm hoping that the next box will have Galacticmon in it. Shoutmon was a great looking card too, that yellow popped against the background. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about Cross Wars. I never watched Digimon Fusion, but some of the Digimon forms in this do look pretty cool. I'll have to give Cross Wars a watch at some point. Ogremon. Do I have an Ogremon yet? I don't remember. Oh my god. Let me just have a look. I don't recall ever getting one. So this must be the last of the commons. Ogremon has to be the last one now. Ogremon, 51. I love this. Is this the bandit from Digimon World? Has to be. Like, it's carrying a backpack full of stolen goods, meat. Alright, so let me have a look at this. I'm pretty sure now we don't have any uncommons left to hit. Okay, so yeah. Did I say uncommons left to hit? I meant commons. We still have a lot of commons left to hit. So this is the regular version of Cyber Launcher Metal Greymon, which I'll be putting in the binder. So sleeve that up. Metal Greymon and Cyber Launcher, number 30. Right, Chikurumon is also new. Ooh, I believe I see a full art at the back there. Okay, so Chikurumon on play, by deleting this Digimon, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Bagra Army in its traits among them to your hand, replace the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order, and on deletion, save. On opponent's turn, when an effect trashes this card from Digivolution card to gain 1 memory. That's Chikurimon, 77. Another new uncommon, we have Titamon. Look at this beast. It has piercing, which is an amazing ability, by the way. When this Digimon attacks and deletes an opponent's Digimon, it performs any security checks it normally would. So basically you can kill a Digimon and then attack directly afterwards. Pretty much the same as piercing in Yu-Gi-Oh! Same sort of principle. When digivolving, you may trash up to 3 cards in your hand. If you do, for each card trash, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, for each suspended Digimon your opponent has in play, gain 1 memory. Bloody hell. So that's Titamon, 57. Another new card here. We have... Oh, hang on. Oh no, this is a rare, so... Yep, Galmon. With his Tamer, whose name escapes me at the moment. Maybe we'll see his Tamer card in a little while. So on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with Galgamon in its name, and 1 blue Tamer among them to your hand, trash the rest. When attacking, once per turn, if you have a Tamer in play, return 1 of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand. Galgamon, number 20. And I believe we have another campaign card. This one is Gazimon from BT3. Wow. So random to have an alt art of a common card. But it's still rather nice. How dare they wind up that Cyclone Mon. They're going to pay for that dearly, I'm sure. I do love artworks that tell a little story. Cheeky little Gizamon, I think, in the background there. That's great. I love this. So yeah, definitely get a lot more foils in this set than you wouldn't. Well, you get about the same amount of foils, but they're a nice shiny one. What was the texture on this one like anyway? Oh wow, so it's like a leopard print almost. Wow, that's really cool. I love the different styles they use for the like embossing on the secret rares and alternate arts. Really nice. All right, so we've got all the commons now, so we can speed through them. Uncommons, Orgamon X Antibody. Oh wait, hang on. Clavus Angemon's new, so need to sleeve that up first before we go any further into the pack. Okay, so Clavus Angemon. When digivolving, if you have 5 or few cards in your security stack, recovery +1 from the deck. On opponent's turn, when a card is removed from your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gets -4000 DP for the turn. Alright, so that's Clavus Angemon, 45. I wonder how many of the uncommons that is now. Let's see, so that's Reverse Foil Sukamon. And, ooh, Machine Dramon. Another one of those would be lovely. But this one's going in the collection binder. Let's see, when digivolving on play, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 Analog Man among them to your hand, and add 1 card with Cyborg or Machine in its traits to your hand, or place it under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card, trash the rest. So this works with all the EX1 stuff as well, so that's great. On deletion, by placing one of your analog mans in play at the bottom of this owner's deck, you may play one Machinedramon from your hand without paying the cost. Ooh, I need to get a playset of this. I don't think I'm gonna... If I'm lucky, I might get another one of these in the next box. But I don't think I'm gonna get any more than that. So that's Machinedramon, 72. I would love to build a decent Machinedramon deck. It's just, with the fact you only get like one rare per pack, it's going to limit my chances of getting something decent, of being able to get the cards I want. Okay, oh, yeah, those are all duplicates. So now I'm wondering, do I have all the uncommons I needed to hit? So that's an uncommon version of... No, a foil version of the uncommon card Fusion Eyes. Again, looks really nice. And Vidramon as the rare. Alright. Finally, we can start speeding things up a bit now. Alright, so, Vidramon. Main, once per turn. By suspending this Digimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add all blue Tamer cards among them to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And the inherited, when attacking once per turn, activate one of your Rina Shinomiya's on-play effects. So there we go, Vidramon, 29. Here we are getting through this a lot quicker now. I believe we've only got a few, if any, uncommons left to find. So, reverse foil version of Maelstrom and Lady Devimon. So let's see, what do you do? What are your secrets? When digivolving, you may trash one card in your hand. If you do, you may return one Mirei Mikagura or one card with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel and its traits from your trash to your hand. Your turn, once per turn. When you play Anjiwomon or Mirei Mikagura, gain 1 memory. On opponent's turn, while you have a yellow Digimon in play, all of your Digimon with Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in their traits gain Retaliation. Oh my god, so you can have yellows with Retaliation? That's gonna be nuts. Lady Devimon, 83. So I'm trying to think how many of the campaign cards you get in a box. I think I read somewhere that it's 4. I think those are the only like secrets or alt arts I think I can get now. Let's keep going. Taiamon. King Sukamon, which is a rare. Another Digimon World OG. Love this guy. He, in the game, he can actually revert your Sukamon back to its previous form if it... Like, if you make too many mistakes with raising your Digimon, if you let it crap on the floor too much, it will turn into a Sukamon. And then you take it to Trash Mountain, talk to King Sukamon, and he'll revert it back for you. I don't think I've ever done that in the game. I don't think I've ever gotten to the point where where I've fucked up so much that that my Digimon mutates into a Sukamon. But I've heard that's what happens. Okay, so Digivolve free from a level 4 with Sukamon in its name. On play, when Digivolving, if your opponent has 16 or more cards in their trash, if you have 3 or more cards with Sukamon in their names in your trash, change one of your opponent's Digimon into a white Digimon with 3000 DP and an original name of Sukamon until the end of your opponent's turn. When attacking for each other Digimon with Sukamon in its name in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1 for the turn. Oh my god. Alright, all turns. When this Digimon would be deleted by deleting one other Digimon with Sukamon in its name, prevent that deletion. So I'm pretty sure the 16 cards in trash is also a reference to how many times you can let your Digimon make toilet mistakes, pretty much. I think it's 16 times, and then it mutates into a Sukamon. So that's a neat little Easter egg there. King Sukamon, 43. And then the big hit from this pack is a... looks like another campaign rare. Metal Tyrannomon from BT2. Which looks really nice. I wonder what I'm going to do with the duplicates. I mean, I guess I could have those for deck building as well, but they look way too nice to just be deck cards. But yeah, these are all going to go into a promo binder. God. Keep hitting stuff. I need to really sort out my layout for this in future. So there's just so many obstacles to weave through. Okay. Oh, here we go. So what's this? Taiki, Kiriha, and Nain. Nain? I don't... Never knew how to pronounce that name. Start your main phase by placing one Digimon card with Cross, Heart, or Blue Flare in its traits from your hand. Under this tamer, gain 1 memory and draw 1. Your turn, when you would play a Digimon card with a Digicross requirement. By suspending this tamer, you may place cards from under your tamers as Digivolution cards for a Digicross. And then security is play this card without paying its memory cost. So that's Taiki, Kiriha, and Nain. And Zephyrmon is another one of the campaign rares. Bloody hell. Back-to-back campaign cards. Alright, so Zephyrmon. Is this a yeah, okay. So BT11. Zephyrmon. I didn't even check the foil effect on this one. God. Camera, could you not do this, please? So what's the effect on... God. Cooperate with me here. Ay. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Why are you like this? It'll catch up with me if it... there we go. So what was the foil effect on this one? I don't know. It looks like it's just a bunch of, like, streamy swirls. I don't get it. But this one definitely looks like feathers. Like feathery sort of effect. Or maybe I'm just... No? Kind of like petals, I think? I don't know. It's really hard to see on the... through the sleeve. Oh, yeah. Almost like a cloud effect. It's really nice. Okay, so let's see. That's what I pulled so far. I think there's still another campaign card to find. Oh, and I didn't sleeve the Tamer card, so let's do that quick. Oh. Almost done with this packet of sleeves as well, but thankfully I've still got another one on standby. So that's Taiki, Kiriha, and Nin, 95. Right. Okay, before I start going through that, I want to count these uncommons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I'm missing one. Did I put one away without realizing? I don't think I've seen anything that I've not seen before. Yeah, so there's still one uncommon left to find before I can say I've hit all the uncommons. So, let's see. Chikurimon, Vidramon. Oh wait, hang on, there was another one. Ogimon, right. Okay, so Metal Mamimon is a regular rare, so there must be something big behind it. Oh, is this supposed to be the the post-game cutscene? I love that. He's just such a little guy in that scene. Love Mamimon. In fact, it's kind of like the headcanon I have for my own little mascot. He kind of sounds like this in my head. Okay, so let's see. Mamimon, on play, when digivolving, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. You may play one Tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less among them without paying the cost. Place the rest at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Your turn, once per turn. When you play another Digimon by an effect, one of your Digimon gains blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. And of course, it's a Koki artwork because they draw the most precious little beans. Mamimon, 628. And then, oh my god, the SR again. Never watched Cross Wars or Fusion, but I do like the Megazord aesthetic of Shoutmon's evolutions. This is Shoutmon X7. So it's got Rush, Material Save 4. On play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to this Digimon's DP. All turns, for every 2 cards in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, it gets plus 1000 DP. Digicross, Omni Shoutmon, Greymon, Ballistamon, Dorulamon, Starmons, and Sparrowmon. Holy shit, that really is a Megazord of a Digimon. Shoutmon X7. Shoutmon X7, 19. I know, right? This really does make me want to watch Fusion. Cross Wars, which whatever you call it. Again, having to weave through everything here. Oh god, why is this pack being so stubborn? Open! Open, damn you! Open, says me. Alright, so I have one uncommon left to find. I'm wondering what that is. I don't think I miscounted at all. But here we have Nikolai Petrov. Huh. Sounds Russian. I didn't realise this character would be Russian. Nikolai Petrov. So let's see. Start with your main phase. One of your Digimon with Galmon or Galgamon in its name gains jamming for the turn. On your turn, when an effect adds cards to your opponent's hand by suspending this tamer, gain 1 memory. Security, of course, play this card without paying its memory cost. That's Nikolai Petrov, number 90. And the super rare is Ulforce Vidramon. I believe this is the regular art. Well, I've hit all the alt arts I can get other than the campaigns. Yeah, this is really, really sick artwork. I love the Vidramon line so much. Is that Wargreymon on the back there? That's cool. When digivolving, you may play one blue tamer card from your hand without paying the cost. On your turn, when you play a blue tamer, unsuspend this Digimon. Your turn, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended, return one of your opponent's level 3 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. Why would they be lower and in play? Like, you can't get any lower than 3. Unless there are some Digitama that can be played. I don't know. For every blue tamer you have in play, add 1 to the max level of the Digimon you can choose with this. Oh, okay. So that I guess they have that terminology in there to cover like when this stacks. That makes sense. Okay. Ulforce Vidramon, 32. I should really read the whole thing before I question things, because I just end up looking like an idiot afterwards. That was a nice clean tear. I have to go through that uncommons pile again, because I feel like I've got everything, but need to make sure. Fusion Eyes, Sunamon, and what's this? Akiho Rindo. Akiho Rindo, I believe this is Beamon's tamer in, what's it called? Decode? Again, never played, would like to. I know there's an English patch for it, and if I can set that up on 3DS, I think there's a 3DS version of that game. If I'm going to set that up, that would be great. I'd play that on stream at some point. On play, reveal top 4 cards of your deck, add 1 red Digimon card with vaccine and its traits among them to your hand, place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Your turn, when you play a red Digimon card with avian, bird, beast, animal, or sovereign other than sea animal in one of its traits by an effect, by suspending this tamer, that Digimon gets rushed for the turn. So there's a lot of archetypes that could be enhanced by this. So it's not just all vaccine cards. It's like avian, bird, beast, and animal, and sovereign. Oh, okay, right, okay. So yeah, right. I get it now. I think Akiho Rindo, 89. Sneaker's supposed to help me focus. I'm not focusing. Almost done with this box, and then I can check through that pile again to make sure I've actually got the 30. Ignitemon, Titamon. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got all these. Tekamon is a reverse holo. And Tyrannomon is a rare. Sweet. Do love me some dinos, as you know. And it's Koki. Alright, on play when digivolving, you may play 1 tamer card with a play cost of 3 or less from your hand without paying the cost. Your turn, while you have a tamer in play, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. That's Tyrannomon, 52. There is 1 tamer card that I'm looking for that I haven't seen yet. And I would like to get 1 version for the binder and 1 for deck building, if at all possible. So I'm hoping that I can pull that in these last few packs. Tekamon, Gigadramon, Tumon, Punjamon. Right, so Vegemon is a reverse foil. Oh, Hades Force. So is that what Blackwall Greymon's attack is called in, like, the original version? Because I know in the English it's called Terra Destroyer. Hades Force. How edgy can you get? Like, if you want to go even edgier, you could call it Hell's Force. When you would use this card, if you have a Digimon with X antibody in its Digivolution cards in play, reduce the cost by 2. Is that an X antibody? Yeah, that looks like an X Blackwall Greymon. Main, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon and or tamers whose combined play costs are less than or equal to the play cost of one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name, and delete all the chosen cards. Then one of your Digimon with Greymon in its name may attack a player. Oh, wow. Security, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. Fucking hell. Hades Force indeed. Number 7. Come on. Show me the man. The man with the plan. Sukamon, Astral Snatcher, Vmon Reverse Holo, and Lilithmon. That's a rare. On play, trash the top 4 cards of your deck, then add up to 2 cards with Bagra Army. Hang on, let me just leave this up real quick. Bagra Army in one of their traits from your trash to your hand, and place up to 2 Digimon cards with Bagra Army in their traits from your trash under one of your tamers. Opponent's turn, when your opponent moves a Digimon from the breeding area by trashing one of this Digimon's Digivolution cards, that Digimon gains when attacking, lose free memory for the set. Oh my god, wow. Evil. Evil! Lilithmon, 87. Two packs left of this box. Show me the man. Not only is he another throwback to Digimon World, but he's also a card I really, really want in the deck. Again, not seeing any uncommons that I haven't got already. Centarumon. Yuya Kuga. Not quite the tamer I was after. Same colour, but not the one I was after. This could be pretty cool if I was wanting to run a Greymon deck, though. Well, I am running a Greymon deck, but it's mostly red cards. And I realise I'm out of sleeves again. Okay, bear with. Thankfully, I have another pack ready. Need to buy more before the next set comes out, which I believe is in another couple months. Oh god. Microphone got peaked. Sorry. Alright. Here we go. Yuya Kuga. Start your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. Oh, so it's one of those sorts of tamers, which is nice. I like that. Your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Greymon in its name, by suspending this tamer, that Digimon gets plus 2000 DP until the end of your opponent's turn. If it digivolved into a same level Digimon, it isn't affected by your opponent's option cards until the end of your opponent's turn. So I'm guessing this is meant to be for like X-antibody stuff, since that does like the evolving from the same level as what you are sort of thing. Play this card without paying its memory cost, so that's Yuya Kuga, 93. Wait, I put some of the R's in the SR pile. That was stupid of me. Right, last pack of the first box. 2 hours. 2 hours on this single box. I swear it's because the effects on these cards they're getting longer. They're reaching Yu-Gi-Oh levels of ridiculous. Alright. Shoutmon X3, Snatchmon, Devimon, Tiger. That's a regular rare. And Marsmon. Okay, so we get... What was it? Okay, no. No. Yeah, we get 3 campaign cards, I guess. Alright, so Tiger and Marsmon, both cards I haven't gotten yet, so that's good. Why do Yu-Gi-Oh cards have novels on each card? because Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't know what it wants to be anymore. I don't know. It's part of why I've kind of stopped playing. I still play Master Duel every now and then, but I can never play the physical card game anymore because I just have to sit there for like several minutes, like trying to read the card and like, can I play this? Can I? Yu-Gi-Oh, what's happened to you, man? You used to be cool. Alright, so Tiger. Your turn. All your Digimon get plus 1000 DP. Also on your turn, when one of your green Digimon would digivolve into a level 5 or higher card, by suspending this tamer, reduce the digivolution cost by 1. On security, play this card without paying its memory cost. That's Tiger, 91. So I'm not going to get my Analog Man for deck building, but hopefully I can get it for the collection. We're about to start box 2 in just a moment. Let me just take the remnants of the first box away. And good, I did actually... Everybody who plays a physical card game and will spend hours going over cards again and again. It's nuts. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. It's horrible. Right, I'm just going to put this box over here. Right, it will be easier to grab the packs from this side rather than the left side. Right, hang on. So I want to check this pile again to make sure I've got 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29. So, again, I don't know. I might just have to look through... I didn't even look at Marsmon. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Jesus Christ. Okay, so again, this has the raid ability like the rest of the Bearmon line does. Oh wow, Greymon and Gallantmon in the back there. I'm guessing they did the same thing as me. They swapped out Patamon for Agumon. Oh wait, no, it's because these 3 are like the box mascots for Digimon World 3. That's what I did that. But yeah, I'm sure we all picked the pack that had Bearmon, Guilmon, and Patamon in it, and then replaced Patamon as soon as they got the Agumon DNA. Alright, so this has Rush. When Digivolving Blitz, your turn once per turn, when one of your Digimon's attack targets is switched, unsuspend this Digimon and gain 1 memory for each red tamer you have in play. Like, I feel like the thing that would save Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment, like, well, I don't know, not necessarily save, but one thing that would make the card effects a bit more tolerable would be if they went with keywords, like what Digimon does here. So, like, certain effects would have a keyword. They don't have to keep repeating the same string of text for cards, like, you know, for other cards, I guess. Alright, so we got a Galgamon and another Shoutmon X7. Oh, yeah, we're going to start getting duplicates of the super rares now because it's a new box. We're not always guaranteed to get something new, which sucks, but hey ho. Alright. Let's see. So, common, uncommon, uncommon. Machine Dramon, nice, nice. I need another one of those. Yeah, I'll just pop it in that pile. And another Mervamon. Yeah. I'm wondering now, did I put an uncommon in here by mistake? Is that what I've done? Is that why I've got... Yeah, Shoutmon X3. Okay, so I do have all the commons, uncommons now, so I can skip those. I can skip those now. No longer have to check them. Got them all. I thought there was something odd when, like, there are 45 commons in this pack. No, I just put one of the uncommons in the wrong pile. So Justimon XL Arm and Hercules Coppeterimon X Antibody. That's a rare I haven't gotten yet, so happy with that. How many rares are in the set now? Now I'm thinking about it. Digivolve 1 from Hercules Coppeterimon, security attack +1. When digivolving, if this Digimon has Hercules Coppeterimon or X Antibody in its Digivolution cards, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck. Is there a Coppeterimon and Mega Coppeterimon X Antibody? I don't think I've ever seen them before. Yeah, there we go. Hercules Coppeterimon X, 58. Right, let me check the back of the pack. 26 rares. So how many have I pulled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there's 2 left. God. And super rares. There's 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Halfway there when it comes to the SRs. Oh, that's going to be... I don't think I'm going to hit all the SRs. Now I'm thinking about it. Okay. So another Greymon Cyber Launcher. In fact, I could just put all these reverse foils into the dupes pile. Oh, Omni Shoutmon. That, I believe, is new. Yeah, okay, so Digivolve 4 from Shoutmon. When you would Digicross, the name of this card / Digimon is also treated as Shoutmon. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. If Shoutmon is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, delete 2 of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. And on deletion, save. Inherited. For your turn, while this Digimon has Shoutmon in its name, it gains security attack +1. That's Omni Shoutmon, 15. Again, love the gold on some of Shoutmon's evolutions. Really cool. It makes me think of Magnamon. Right. So, oh, there we go. There he is, the man with the plan himself, Analog Man. The tamer I've been waiting for. And how fitting that the Infinity Mountain / final boss fight music is playing. Oh, ridiculous. Start the main phase by trashing 1 level 5 card with Cyborg and its traits from your hand, gain 1 memory and draw 1. Your opponent's turn, when an opponent's Digimon attacks a player, by suspending this tamer, switch the target of the attack to 1 of your level 6 Digimon with machine in its traits. In security, play this card without paying the memory cost. Oh my god, I love this card. I would have loved some extra copies to put in the deck, but I don't think I'm going to hit those, so... Oh well, I have to settle for 1 to go in the collection for now. I'll have to buy some more copies on Chaos cards when singles become available. And I believe we got a campaign card that I didn't get in the last box. Hexablaumon. Let's see, what was the texture on this one? I guess it's kind of like an ice, yeah, like ice or crystal fragments in the back. That's pretty nice. I like that. Alright, so that's another campaign special card. Oh, getting very close to wrapping this up now. Oh, this stream has run on longer than I thought it would. Well, this segment of the stream anyway. Still want to do some Pokemon stuff afterwards. Let's see, Sunamon and Aerovedramon. A rare I've already gotten. I would like to get as many SRs as possible. Alright, Lady Devimon. I'm pretty sure I've already gotten this one. Pretty sure I've already got Lady Devimon. That was one of the first ones, I believe. Oh, no. No. Where are you? I know I've got you. There it is. Okay, so Lady Devimon and another Metal Tyrannomon. Okay, so I've got one of these already, so this one's going in the deck building stockpile. Shame, really, because such a nice looking card. I guess it's supposed to be flame effects and the... Yeah, sort of, like... It almost looks like... it almost looks like the sort of effect you would have on a ceiling, like the sort of brush stroke sort of look. Open these packs properly, please. Alright, and then we got another Venmon and King Asukamon. Let's see, I believe there's only one rare I need to find now. And then 6 supers, which again, I'm not sure I'm going to hit. But would like to get as many as possible so I don't have to hunt for too many cards afterwards. So, Titamon in reverse holo, pretty nice. And Taiki, Kiriha, and Nin again. Would really like a Black War Greymon X. That would be really cool to see. Let's see, Galgamon, Mamemon. Ah, come on. Don't fight me over this. Right, oh god. I feel like I've spoiled myself again. Nikolai and... oh, Yuya Kuga. The alt art version. Oh, that's getting really scary now. I'm not going to be able to get my Galactic Mon at this rate. Hopefully that's still in the box somewhere. Yeah, that's the alt art version of Yuya Kuga. Ooh. Kind of like a... almost like a dartboard effect, I want to say. Of course, there's Black War Greymon X behind him. Here's Ace Digimon. Well, you only get one Digimon throughout the game, so, like... well, the NPCs do, at least. Alright. Holy Sunshine in reverse foil, which looks pretty nice, I must say. And Akihiro Rindo. Right, so, already done with the first half of this box. A scary secret and barely any new supers. Oh, Madoki Betamon in reverse foil. Oh, that's Native Forest. That didn't click before, but... ah. So good. And Yuya Kuga, the original version. Come on, come on. Give me something. Tiger. And Phoenixmon. That's a new one, I think. Pretty sure I haven't gotten a Phoenixmon yet. Nope. No, that's a new SR. So let's see. What does Phoenixmon do? What are your secrets? Your turn, once per turn, when a card is removed from your opponent's security stack, you may activate one of the Digimon's on deletion effects. On deletion, you may play one red Digimon card with Avian, Bird, Beast, Animal, or Sovereign other than Sea Animal in one of its traits, and 3000 DP or less from your hand without paying the cost. For each red tamer you have in play, add 2000 to the maximum DP of the card you can play by this effect. Sweet. So that's Phoenixmon, 16. Really hoping I can hit some other new SRs. Again, anything I don't get that I need for the set, I'll have to hunt down. I need to hunt down some stuff for deck building anyway. Got one of my Machine Dramon, so I'm happy about that. Oh. Okay, we got Biomon and Commandramon. One of the campaign rares. This looks really nice. Again, Koki. These good little soldier boys. Soldier boys. Soldier boy up in there. Oh, watch me crack and watch me roll. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is wrong with me? So, what's the effect here? Ooh. Almost dotted, I want to say. Interesting. Right, so that's Commandramon from the campaign. How many campaign cards? I've pulled 2 campaign cards from this box, so there's probably one more left. Not sure if there's a set ratio for that. But last box I got 3 campaign cards. Alright, here we go. Looks like another rare Mon and another Metal Greymon X antibody, which is nice, I'll take that. That'll be going into a deck for sure. Ugh. Might try and rework the Ogumon one I've got going on right now to fit some of the black X cards. Oh, got an SR, Angiwomon, and Black War Greymon X. Yes, there's one SR I wanted to pull from this whole thing. It'll be this one. Of course, we see Yuya there, I believe. Was it Yuya? Was that the guy's name? Yuya Kuga, yep, that's it. So, Digivolve 2 from Black War Greymon. Reboot, opponent's turn, once per turn. When your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP attacks, you may switch the target of the attack to this Digimon. Opponent's turn, once per turn. When a Digimon becomes unsuspended, if this Digimon has Black War Greymon or X antibody in its Digivolution cards, you may delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. So that's Black War Greymon X, 74. Love the War Greymon line. Looks so good in black as well. Right, so one secret left to hit, one more campaign card. Not sure how many other SRs we're going to get. We can only hope. I think I'm still missing a regular rare. So let's see, Tokamon and Mirage Galgamon. Is that the one I'm missing? Hang on, have I gotten a Mirage Galgamon yet? I do not recall, but it's looking like... Yeah, that must be the missing R then. So there we go. That's all the rares. Probably need to get 1 or 2 more super rares after this box opening, and potentially one other secret, unless I hit Galacticmon in this box. But that's all the commons, uncommons, and rares. Oh wait, no, this is an SR. I'm an idiot. Wait, hang on. I got a Tokamon in this pack. Surely you're supposed to get a rare in each pack, at least. Okay, so SR. Christ. Get me all excited, why don't you? Oh, wait, no. I don't have this in SR, so, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Still on track. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. If no Digimon was returned by this effect, your opponent adds the top card of their security stack to the hand, all turns once per turn. When an effect adds cards to your opponent's hand, I'm really starting to struggle to read these effects now. Gain 1 memory for every 4 cards in your opponent's hand. So that's Mirage Galgamon, 33. Alright, so definitely hitting more SRs, that's good, that's very good. I'm happy with that. I'm just surprised that the one that was supposed to be in the rare slot was an uncommon reverse foil. Let's see, Vidramon and Rust Tyrannomon. I'm pretty sure I've already got this one. Let me just double check that. I'm fairly... Yep, Rust Tyrannomon, already pulled that. Come on. Give me that last rare. I don't even know what it'd be. So I don't know what I'm looking for. Chikurimon? Destramon? No, I'm pretty sure I got Destramon already. Let me just double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, yeah. All rares. I don't know why I thought I still had one more to find, but yeah. So yeah, that's all the rares, all the commons, all the uncommons. Oh god, please don't tell me that another Rina Shinomiya. So I need to go hunt down a Galacticmon. Oh well, this will be good if I want to build a Vmon deck. I do like my Vmon. So yeah, maybe I'll put this into a deck. And of course the Greymon was the rare. Oh, that's so disappointing though. I mean, I already got Rina for the binder. I really didn't want another one. Oh, I wanted Galacticmon. Oh god. That was good. Good snap. Alright. So we got Grizzlymon and Tuamon. Really hoping the last the last pack in this box has something good and not something underwhelming. Okay, so we have DG Dimension. Again, nice. This will probably be going into my machine deck. And Seraphimon Campaign card. So that's all the campaign stuff. Unless this is a new super rare in the last pack. I mean, this was still a good pack opening either way, but you know. Last pack of the last box. Let's go nice and slow for this one. Etamon, Sunamon, High Mega Blaster, Garudamon, Tekamon, Digitamamon, Madliomon Armed Mode, Devimon, Tokomon, Poison Powder, Shoutmon DX, Mirai Mikagura, which is a super I haven't hit yet, so that's amazing. Let's see. Mirai Mikagura. You do what? Start your turn, gain 1 memory. On your turn, when one of your Digimon digivolves into Angiwomon or Lady Devimon, if you have one or fewer Digimon in play, by suspending this tamer, you may play one Angiwomon or Lady Devimon with a different name than a Digimon you digivolved into from your hand without paying the cost. Oh, so if you got nothing on the board, I'm guessing that's what that. Yeah. Then play this card without paying its memory cost. So that's the last card in the last pack of the last box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 2 SRs I'm missing. I would say we're done here, but I actually after I finished up work, I stopped at a little newsagent's, and they have a dedicated gaming area, and they just so happen to have booster packs. They had like an opened booster box, which I got a few packs of from their like gaming area. So just in case I needed some other cards, I thought I'd get this. Think of it as like Charlie getting that last chocolate bar with the golden ticket in it. Funnily I say that, there are actually some other cards in here that are supposed to be like, you know, like gold versions of previously released cards. So let's see. Bearmon, Yuya. I should probably go slow with these as well, but yeah, nah, sod it. I'll do that for the very last pack. Oh, alright. 11 o'clock. you could still get some decent Pokemon battles in, I think. Alright, so reverse Kunimon. Oh, another Machine Dramon. That's really good. Really want another one of these. If I get an Analog Man in this pack, that would be great. I've got 2 of these Machine Dramons now, so that's good. Any one of the SRs that I'm missing. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a rare. Oh well. Not the best thing ever, but... Alright, let's go slow for this last one as well. Madleomon Armed Mode, Clear Ogumon, Galgamon, Evil Squall, Tekamon, Buster Dive, Grizzlymon, Shoutmon X3, Fusion Eyes, Astral Snatcher, Musou Nightmon, and Tiger. So, yeah, no Analog Man. Oh well. I mean, we got this one for the binder, so... Okay, so... All in all, not a bad box opening. Let's have a look at all the secrets and alt arts that I pulled. Let's put the other cards aside for a moment. Again, I have to sort this into a binder later on. I imagine I'll be up until the early hours sorting that out. So let's see, let's get all the campaign cards all together. I mean, there's a duplicate in there, but, you know. Alright, so that was an alt art secret. Alright, so we got 7 unique campaign cards. We got Dorimon, Gazimon, Metal Tyrannomon, Zephyrmon, Hexablaumon, Commandramon, and Seraphimon. And then, in terms of secrets and alt arts from the actual set itself, we get Rina Shinomiya, Yuya Kuga, and Mervimon. Not bad, not bad. It just means I need to search out Galacticmon, the 2 SRs I'm missing, and just stuff for deck building in general. So, all in all, not a bad box opening. My streak has come to an end of being able to complete my mission of, like, collecting 1 of each numbered set card. Oh god, didn't mean to flick them across the table. Yeah, so that streak has come to an end. I think that is mostly due to the new format for the packs, or maybe it's just because this one had the campaign cards in it, so it took the slot of some of the SRs that would have normally been in. Who's to say? But yeah, I wouldn't imagine it'd be too big a deal to get them after singles of them are available. I only hope I can afford it when the time comes. I only hope Galactamon isn't going to be worth a bomb. Yeah, that'll do for the Digimon card portion of the stream. Still got some Pokemon stuff to do. Let me just tidy up the desk, and then I'll get right onto that. So, you guys get some water, coffee, tea, whatever, do some stretches, do whatever you need to do. I'm going to be just tidying up here. And then I'll be back shortly with some more ranked Pokemon battles. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll see you in a bit. Oh god. My gross arm. Alright. See you in a bit, guys.